Welcome back. Today we have a flip through of Lady Heather's Curiosities and Peculiarities Coloring Volume 16 by Heather Valentin. But before we get into this, let me go ahead and show you the tools that I used to color this in. So let's go ahead and start with my gel pen set. I have it in this cute case. I believe it's by BTSKY, BTSKY. I'll put the links to everything down below. So this is my gel pen collection. I have a permanent marker, a black gel pen from another set that I don't have on hand. Excuse me. 2 metallic pens. Then I have the neon jelly roll. I have a white one. Came a pack of, what was this, 2 or 3? Oh, Cody wants to join us. Excuse me. Then here's the other white pen. Here is my half the set of the Color Technik set of 30 glitter. So this is half of it, and this is the other half. And then here is my set of pastels, which is by Kaiser, which I got from Hobby Lobby. So this is my gel pen collection. And let me move on to my colored pencil collection. So we've already seen this book before. This is by BTSKY, BTSKY. It's a pencil case, 160. I'll have the link below. Say hi to Cody. So let me open this. Okay, this is the right one. Okay, so I have my Crayola. I have a Crayola set right here. I got this on clearance at Target in the school supplies, where it's half neon and half metallic. So that's Crayola. A blending pencil by Prismacolor. Regular pencil, another white gel pen, and a black marker. Some sharpeners right here. This is my set of 120 SUDEE style coloring pencils. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold. And then these are my ink tints with my little water brush. I don't think anything was in ink tints in this coloring book, but it's part of my collection. So again, everything will be linked below, but this is what I used. And I will let you know about anything that's different in the coloring book. So here we go. Move this back a little bit. So Lady Heather, Curiosities and Peculiarities, Coloring Book, Volume 16, illustrated by Heather Valentin. 30 images to color. This is the back. I do want to let you know, if you're a little bit sensitive to images with skulls and kind of creepier things, then you might want to skip this. But I just want to let you know before I open it. But if you do like skulls and skeletons, Halloween, creepy things, I think this is the book for you. I really enjoyed this book. So let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and signed when I colored this, so July, August, and September of 2017 this year. So I went ahead and colored this little title page. In the beginning, she has the titles for all of her images. Okay, let's begin with the first one. So this is the colored pencils. I did different, like she was stitched together with different skin types. I have flags on my favorite one, so this is one of my favorite ones. I went ahead, did kind of like part Frankenstein, part skull. This kind of reminded me of kind of a Tim Burton. This side kind of reminded me of a Tim Burton animation. Her tattoo on her chest. The roses, probably one of my favorite ones, as you can tell by the flag. Colored pencils. Here's another colored pencils. Actually, this is done with the gel pens, as you can see. So from head on, you can't see anything different, but once you start shining the light, you can start seeing I put skulls and silver in the eyes, and the bright colors are the gel pens. Excuse me. Another favorite. So I did this one actually. I wanted it to look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So that's kind of what I did on this one. Another favorite. Okay, this one has a story behind it. Excuse me. So this one, I opened the book and I immediately thought of an old professor of mine. Not old as in, you know, she was older, but older as in, this was back in college. And she taught Greek mythology. And this is kind of, if you were to make a cartoon of her, I think this is what she would look like. She had crazy red hair. She was an amazing professor. And so this is just kind of what I modeled this one after. And then I kind of messed up on the eyes, but I think I saved them. So the black is supposed to be the whites of the eyes. And then when I realized that was supposed to be white, I went ahead and excuse me, put silver on the black part to make it look like it was intentional. So that was pretty much one of the only boo-boos in the whole book. But I love this one so much. It reminds me of her so much. I miss that class. I miss her. Moving on. It's a unicorn girl. I used the blending pencils to help blend the colors on her hair and on her face. She's got rainbows on the side of her eyes. Shakespearean one. I believe this is like a dark fairy. So I wanted to do this as kind of a, she's a dark fairy, but she's actually like a light fairy. I was actually watching Lost Girl on Netflix while I was coloring this. So this is kind of where that theme kind of came from. You know, dark fairy, but actually light fairy, you know. Anyway, that's how I kind of did this one. I kind of thought of this one more as a witch hunter. This one was fun. I like the, I blended the colors of her tentacles. Cody's helping here. Okay. This is definitely one of my favorites. Looks like it's Cody's favorite too. So I went ahead and used blue to shade in the skull. But this is really one of my favorites. It feels more like a prom picture. Can I have this, Cody? Thank you. And then she has an eyeball in her bow. Okay. I wanted to do a different skin color for this one. A fortune teller. I tried to make it look like a fortune was coming into her magic crystal ball there. I drew in some black squiggly lines to give her bodice some texture. So sugar skulls are one of my favorite things. And this one was done with colored pencils. Her face was actually done with gel pens. I don't know if you can see that. So I wanted her face to be a bit brighter and crisper, the face makeup. So that's why I used the gel pens, and then for the skull I went ahead and used colored pencils. Excuse me. So here's another one of the cover picture. I wanted to do her just a little differently. I wanted to do a gradient of her hair from red to yellow. I really love this picture. Another one with kind of tentacles coming out while she's sitting on a skull. There's another fairy, except she's actually a light fairy. That's the way I colored her. I wanted to give her kind of a, you can see she's kind of got a gradient. I don't know if you can see on the, but she starts off blue and turns purple, blue into purple, blue, purple, blue, I think into purple. So this is my like #1 favorite. Sometimes when I look at an image, I just get like a color in mind that I want to use, and the second I looked at this picture, I thought blue. Just blue, that's all I thought. So I went ahead and just did, this is a combination of 3 colored pencils from the SUDEE style collection. It's 23, 27, and 81. So 2 blues and I guess a black. And those are the only 3 pencils I used for this whole picture. She is my absolute favorite. Bats are coming out of her hair. There's windows and a door. I just love this one. Okay. On to my least favorite image in the whole book. The style is completely different than all the rest. That it didn't speak to me, so I didn't spend that much time on this one. Here's another one. Blue hair. So here's a different one. So I used silver on the cans. I don't know if you can see it on the, I'm trying to get the light to. So I did use some gel pens on the silver of the cans. Excuse me, another unicorn girl. I believe I used a silver colored pencil, but that's of course going to look gray. But I wanted her skin to be kind of a silver metallic color. A girl in a straitjacket. So a girl with her teddy bear, who has some bones sticking out of it. I went ahead and whited out the eye, the pupil. So since I love the blue one so much, I tried to do it again with purple, and it's actually coming off purple on the camera, so it's good. So I used 33, 35, and 81. So I only used those 3 colors for this one. I used the neon from the Crayola for her shirt. Cody's trying to help. Don't help me, honey. Okay, here we go. Here's a little troll goblin thing. I did this one kind of like a demon maybe. So I only used 2 colors for this one, 48 and 49. And I believe this is the last image. So I did this side in a bluish hue to make it look like she was kind of half and half. Kind of makes her stitches glow on her leg. And that's the last one. And then I just have a test. So it's sometimes a good idea to put a test on the back of new pencils just to see how they're going to come off on the paper. So that's my finished Lady Heather Curiosities and Peculiarities coloring book. I hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun coloring this book. I have started the next one by White Stag, but I haven't had much time to really do much. But I have started it, and a flip through should be coming soon-ish for that too. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.